Hello there everybody and welcome to Viking Survivors, a action roguelike bullet hell that's currently got a demo out on Steam and will be available later on in the year. So we're going to jump in with Sven. He throws a spear at the nearest enemy, increases its power by 5% every 10 levels, maximum plus 25%. We're going to confirm and we're going to go into Midgard and we're going to see how we get on. So I've already had a run just to get the hang of things. And yeah, it's relatively straightforward. It's similar to what you would expect. I do think move speed is extremely valuable because as you can see here, these guys are quick. They are very quick. And you don't really feel like you can handle them early on. Especially because the spear is very slow. And look at that pickup range. There is barely any pickup range. So kiting is extremely important to start with. Like you see, look at this. We're going to go for some might, do some more damage. Probably could have gone for some luck. Because damage is okay at the moment. But I kind of just want to get some move speed a bit more. And then try get an additional weapon that will help us out. Preferably an AoE weapon. We'll try the knife. I'm not convinced that the knife is the right shout. I think it's a really bad weapon, to be honest. Because it only fires in the direction that you're facing. And half the time, look at this, you're trying to kite. You're trying to kite round, so... yeah, it seems a bit strange. Go for a tomahawk. Which will at least be able to do a little bit more damage. There you go. Again, we're trying to get as much XP as possible without taking too much damage. Which is why I say you definitely need move speed early on. And then we're going to go for the hammer. Which will get thrown out there and then have a chance to do like a little AoE, a lightning attack, which I think is a very nice little ability. Juice item cooldowns, I think that's going to be important for us. Okay. We need it. Need to somehow get this XP. Okay. I'm going to go for greed. I want to be able to level up quicker than we are currently. I mean, you just can't quite get this experience. Go for the runes. There we go. We're starting to get a little bit of damage. Hearthing is still... there is the lightning effect. Hearthing is still quite terrible at the moment. Okay, up we go, up we go, up we go. There we go, get some of these big experiences. There we go, nicely done. More damage. We probably could have gone for some health regen there. Like we said, damage at the moment. We're doing a fair chunk. It's not too bad. Gonna try get... there you go. Try get a good amount of hits there. Cooldown's reduced on the spear. Sure. That is our main attack, so... and the more we level that up, the more damage it's gonna deal. So that's gonna be promising. Like I said, I've only played a little bit, just to get the hang of it. So... there's still plenty that I'm sure I have not seen. Spear goes through one more enemy. Yep. Piercing's always good. You can never fault piercing, really. And spear seems to be one of our fastest weapons, so definitely worth getting. Although it doesn't look like the tomahawk and the hammer actually have a limit on their piercing. Yep. We'll go for more cooldown. Okay, I was hoping the rune would actually spawn already. Trying to clear out this area so I can get more XP. Got to start thinking about getting health recovery as well, because we're starting to take a few hits. Move speed. I really value move speed. You need to be slightly quicker than them if you want to kite them, essentially. Which I think is going to be very important. There we go. Reduce cooldown by 5%. Is that our cooldown as in on our main weapon, or is it on the actual... all items would be my question. And I don't know the answer to that one. Okay. But having a cooldown on the hammer sounds like a very good idea. It is a very long cooldown at the moment. So that's something to bear in mind. Okay. Whoopsie. Alright. I feel like they're actually getting quicker and we're slowing down a little bit. Okay, we're going to sneak in there, get all that XP, all that juicy XP. Probability of lightning. Sure, I do like that hammer. And the lightning is an AoE, so that is going to help us. As you can see, we've got slightly tougher bats, I think, spawning now. They have like a slight, well, a purple tinge to them. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a path through here with lots of experience. Base damage up. I'm not worried about the damage, I don't think. I kind of want to just get more cooldown. Oopsie. It looks like we're killing them with our spears. Yep. So I think we're okay for the moment. Ah, the rune ran out. I was going to try and do a whole bunch of surrounding damage. Ow. Hitbox. Bit strange as well. Alright, let's have a look. I'll go for cooldown. Okay, get all these yellow gems because they probably have more XP in them. Okay. Alright, so runes are starting to not kill things on one hit. Just slightly problematic. Okay. Base damage up. We'll go for an increase in might. Definitely go for an increase in might. Hopefully that's going to help us out. Okay, we're just constantly looking for ways out. I think that's kind of where we need to be at the moment. And if we find a big group like that, we go for it. But yeah, it's a tricky one. Because normally with these kind of games, there's a lot of meta progression. So the first ones you are meant to lose, essentially. But I don't really want to yet. So let's see if we can grab level 20. More cooldown. We'll go more cooldown. Don't know exactly what that cooldown relates to, like I said. I feel like we're firing the spears a little bit quicker. Are we firing everything else quicker? I think so. I think so. There we go. Oops. But I do like these enemies. They do look pretty cool in the pixel art. Alright. XP gain moves, but I'm going to get the movement speed there. You can try sneak into places like this, although we're going to take a lot of damage from that. Being a little bit too greedy there. We shouldn't have done that. Okay. Now movement speed's starting to feel okay. So just collect as much XP as we can. Okay. We got some yellow ones over here. Nice. Nearly 22. Base damage up by 5 on the spear. That seems really strong, actually. That seems very strong. Oof. That could have gone badly. Alright. We're seeing a lot of XP scattered around the map. So I'm wondering if that hammer really does just go all over the place. Okay, we're looking for a way out. Or a way around, at least. Okay, they're grouping up a little bit. Oof. That felt a bit like a thread the needle situation right there. Okay, XP, XP, XP. There we go. There's a big clump over here that we can grab. Oh, these bats are really, really quite quick. Okay. Spear's definitely doing a good amount of damage, which is nice to see. Okay. Nearly 23. You know what? We'll reduce the cooldown. The spear's starting to do some work now. Which is good, because that's our main weapon. More XP. Oof. It's actually not killing these guys either. That's a bit awkward. Gonna need a lot more damage. Okay, nearly 24. You know what? Passes through one more enemy. Even if it doesn't kill them in one shot, piercing is still very, very good. Especially if we need to make ourselves like a path. It's generally a good idea. I'm gonna come around here. Trying to get the bulk of the enemies in with that rune. Okay, not too bad. Nearly up to 1,000 kills, which is pretty good. Alright, which way are we gonna go now? Looks like they're kind of closing in on us in all directions. So we'll go this way. The bats seem a lot weaker. So at least if we do need to make ourselves a way out, this might be the best option. Ow, 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 ow. Hitbox is still a little bit strange. Seems a bit too... I don't know. Seems like you can get hit in a bit of a wider area than I would have expected. XP gains, movement speed. I'll go for cooldown. And hope for the best. We are really pulling... Oh, cooldown's maxed out now as well. Slightly problematic, I think. But I guess if it's maxed out, it won't offer it to us in the shop. So you can think of it like almost removing an option from the table. What was that, level 5 for the cooldown? Trying to keep an eye out on our hitbox to see what exactly I meant, because it feels like you were getting hit. Yeah, you're getting hit in the head there, which I don't know if I would have agree with that, because you're your actual hitbox on the floor is different. Base damage up. Yeah, we'll get some base damage. I haven't seen any form of health pickups. And it looks like maybe we've maxed out. Looks like maybe we've maxed out with the amount of perks that we can have. So I think we are really not going to have any form of health regen. That definitely means this run could be over pretty quickly with the way that they're catching up to us. Which I think is a bit of a shame. It doesn't seem that you've got any form of natural health recovery at all. Which I'd expect to have a little bit. Reduce cooldown by 1 second. Yep. At this point, any weapon cooldowns are going to be extremely helpful to us. And we're going to just have to run away, essentially. And hope for the best. Go. XP is coming in drips and drabs. There we go. Oof. 13 damage and these guys aren't going down. They are tanky, to say the least. At least the bats are going down. Means we can get rid of some enemies at least. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Pickup range is not great. Okay, I think this is probably going to be the end of us. Oof. That was a bit too close. A bit too close for comfort. There we go. Probably should move away from the edge of the map. Ow, 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 ow. Run. Run, little character. You see what I mean? We got hit there and I didn't quite feel like that we should have. 15 minutes, that's okay. You have died, so time survived, 15 minutes, level reached 26. We got our score, enemies defeated, gold earned. And then you've got your meta progression as well, which you can see over here. You can basically increase it by 5 points. In all of them, I just threw a little bit into move speed to start with, because I thought that was quite valuable. Decrease item cooldown 5% per rank. So I do feel like this is probably worth dumping your stats into. Even a bit of recovery would be pretty good. I think I'll probably do something like that and then movement speed. Like I said, you don't really seem to have any of this. So, thought I'd do that. There isn't much else at the moment. These are all coming soon. And then I think if we go in here, you can see that these are coming soon as well. But, quite nice. It seems to fit the formula. There's a few things that obviously I would tweak. Primarily hitboxes. And I think movement speed is too low at a base. But other than that, really good. Definitely worth checking it out. If you guys liked it or want to see some more, definitely worth liking and subscribing. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.